How do you make progress every single day, no matter what life throws at you? The answer is simpler than most people think. It isn't about waiting for the perfect opportunity, feeling inspired, or having ideal circumstances. Life keeps moving whether you're ready or not, and the people who succeed are the ones who choose to move with it. The truth is, progress doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't require huge victories every day. In fact, the biggest transformations are usually invisible while they're happening. They're built through small decisions, repeated consistently over time. Many people spend years waiting. They wait until they feel motivated. They wait for confidence. They wait for the perfect moment to finally start, but those moments rarely arrive. Motivation comes and goes. Confidence grows after action, not before it. The perfect time is simply a story we tell ourselves to delay taking the first step. The people who accomplish extraordinary things aren't always the smartest or the luckiest. They're often the ones who keep moving, even when they don't feel like it. The first key to daily progress is making fewer negotiations with yourself. Every morning you make dozens of choices. Should you wake up now or sleep a little longer? Should you exercise or skip today? Should you work toward your goal or wait until tomorrow? Every time you leave those decisions open for debate, you create room for excuses. Your mind naturally seeks comfort. It wants the easier path. That's normal. But successful people don't allow every decision to become an argument. They create standards that don't depend on emotions. When you decide something matters, remove the question. Wake up when you planned. Complete the task you committed to. Finish what you started. The less you negotiate with yourself, the more confidence you build. Real confidence isn't built by compliments or achievements. It's built by keeping promises to yourself. Every time you follow through, even on something small, you prove that your word has value. Another mistake people make is believing that progress only counts if it's perfect. They think if they can't complete a full workout, there's no point exercising. If they can't study for 2 hours, they don't study at all. If they can't finish the project, they never begin. This mindset destroys momentum. Something is always better than nothing. 10 minutes of focused work beats 0 minutes. Reading 5 pages beats reading none. One healthy meal is better than giving up for the entire day. Small actions may seem insignificant, but they accumulate. A tiny improvement repeated every day creates remarkable results over time. Success isn't created by one giant leap. It's created by thousands of small steps that most people ignore because they appear too simple. Focus also determines your progress. Many people spend enormous energy worrying about problems they can't control. They think about mistakes they've made, people they can't change, or circumstances they can't influence. That energy produces nothing. Instead, ask yourself one simple question. What can I do right now? The answer might be making one phone call, sending one email, practicing one skill, or taking one small action. Progress always begins with what you can control today. Momentum is powerful. Starting is usually the hardest part. Once you're moving, continuing becomes easier. But hesitation steals momentum before it ever begins. How many opportunities disappear because someone waits too long? How many dreams remain dreams because people keep analyzing instead of acting? You don't need every answer before taking action. You only need the next step. Action creates clarity. Each step reveals the next one. Waiting for complete certainty often means waiting forever. Discipline becomes your greatest advantage when motivation disappears. Motivation feels exciting, but it doesn't last. Discipline is what carries you on ordinary days when nothing feels exciting. The good news is that discipline isn't something people are born with. It's developed through repetition. The first few times are difficult. The next few become easier. Eventually, the behavior becomes part of who you are. That's why consistency matters more than intensity. A single incredible day won't change your life. Hundreds of ordinary days filled with consistent effort will. Direction matters just as much as effort. Being busy doesn't always mean you're making progress. Many people work hard every day, but spend their energy on things that don't move them closer to their goals. Take time to ask yourself whether your daily actions match the future you want. If your goal is better health, are your habits supporting it? If your goal is financial freedom, are your daily choices helping you move closer? If your goal is personal growth, are you learning something new regularly? Without direction, effort becomes wasted energy. Clear goals make daily decisions easier. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, decide exactly what success looks like today. Maybe it's finishing one chapter. Maybe it's making 5 sales calls. Maybe it's practicing your craft for 30 minutes. Specific actions produce measurable progress. Tracking those actions also helps. Don't become obsessed with results you can't fully control. Instead, measure your effort. You may not control how many opportunities appear today, but you can control how many attempts you make. You may not control immediate success, but you can control consistent effort. Eventually, consistent effort creates consistent results. Your environment plays a bigger role than many people realize. Your surroundings influence your habits, your thinking, and your expectations. If your workspace is full of distractions, staying focused becomes harder. If you're surrounded by negativity, optimism becomes difficult. Create an environment that supports the person you're becoming. Remove unnecessary distractions. Keep reminders of your goals where you can see them. Spend more time around people who encourage growth instead of excuses. Your environment should make progress easier, not harder. Energy is another essential part of success. You can have the best plan in the world, but if you're exhausted, everything becomes more difficult. Protect your physical energy by sleeping well, moving your body, eating nourishing food, and staying hydrated. Protect your mental energy by limiting unnecessary negativity and focusing on information that helps you grow. Your attention is one of your most valuable resources. Spend it wisely. Of course, setbacks will happen. You'll have days when nothing goes according to plan. You'll miss workouts. You'll lose opportunities. You'll make mistakes. None of these moments define your future. The only real failure is allowing one bad day to become a reason to quit. Recover quickly. Start again tomorrow. Even better, start again today. Progress isn't about never falling behind, it's about refusing to stay behind. Patience also matters more than most people realize. We live in a world that celebrates overnight success, but lasting achievement rarely happens overnight. Growth often happens beneath the surface, long before anyone notices. Keep planting the seeds. Keep doing the work. Keep improving your skills. Eventually, the results will catch up with your effort. Don't compare your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. Everyone has a different timeline. Focus on your own journey. Rest is another part of progress that many people overlook. Working harder isn't always the answer. Recovery allows your body, mind, and creativity to rebuild. The strongest athletes schedule recovery because they know performance depends on it. Your life works the same way. Rest with purpose so you can return stronger. Finally, remember that progress isn't only about what you achieve. It's also about who you become. Every challenge strengthens your character. Every disciplined decision builds integrity. Every promise you keep builds confidence. And every small victory prepares you for larger ones. At the end of each day, don't ask whether everything was perfect. Ask yourself whether you move forward. Did you learn something? Did you improve something? Did you take one step closer to the life you want? If the answer is yes, then today was a success. The future isn't built in one dramatic moment. It's built in the quiet choices nobody sees. So stop waiting for perfect conditions. Stop waiting to feel ready. Choose progress today. Choose consistency tomorrow. Repeat it again the next day. Because extraordinary lives are never created by extraordinary moments alone. They're created by ordinary actions repeated with extraordinary commitment. Every sunrise gives you another opportunity to improve, another chance to grow, another chance to become stronger than yesterday. Take that chance. Move forward. One decision, one action, one day at a time. Because progress is never about perfection. It's about refusing to stand still.